Hey everyone, it's Mama Jess. I just want to take every opportunity to encourage you to not participate in this culture. So, as you know, I am actively trying to find a new place to be. I think I have found something as of January. But I just want to tell you, so I love camping. I love being outside, any chance to be touching the ground, smelling the fresh air, tying knots, rigging up ridge lines so that I can pull a canvas tarp, and make like a little roof. Like, I love it. It makes me so happy. But I'm in this campground and do you see this light on my face? This is a street light in the middle of the campground, or in the campsite, actually. Right now. So I think what am I trying to say? So I thought I was going to try to make this work. Like, I love camping. There are virtually no campgrounds open anywhere, especially in the Santa Cruz area. You're dealing with a lot of homelessness, so they're highly regulated in who they allow and how long. And it seems like everybody's camping now for holidays and stuff. And so this place is just packed. People love Santa Cruz. They want to be by the boardwalk and the beach and everything. And the weather's nice even into the winter. So it makes sense they want to be here. But so anyway, so I find this campground. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to make it work. I know how to solve problems. I do see that there's a lamp here. I asked them, is there any way to turn it off? And is there any way to, I don't know. I thought maybe it's not going to work, because no one in their sound mind would ever have a street light right in the middle of the campsite. So, but anyway, I thought, okay, I'm just going to work it. I'm going to solve this problem and it's going to be amazing and I'm going to make this work. Okay. So the campsite, I'm just telling you all the things that are wrong with it so that you can realize that, like, Americans don't have a clue about what camping is. Camping should be a time to be quiet outdoors and getting away from all the electronics and everything, and just restoring your soul, restoring your body, clearing your mind. But this place is like Romper Room Disneyland crazy. And so anyway, so I've got a street lamp here. There's some kind of well system that's very loud, so I hear that over there. We have got people doing that, like boom, 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 boom kind of music, so it's super loud. And then there is this interesting, sweet chemical smell that wafts through the air, I swear, almost every 30 minutes, like on the dot. Like, what's going on? When I took a walk through the campground, I saw that some people have big screens, like they're watching television, like big screens. And all I know, being that I've always been like the sensitive, like canary in the coal mine, what I know about what's going on right now in our country is this kind of pace, this kind of noise, this kind of overstimulation to your nervous system is killing America. We don't realize it. We think it's something else. We think, oh, it must be something I ate, which it also is something you ate, because all those are like excitotoxins and super toxic foods. But we have no respect for the nervous system in this country. We're going too fast, too hard, too much stimulation. We've got street lamps in our campsites. We have got like little beeping lights and little, oh, look, that's a little bit of darkness over here. But we have got too much noise, too many lights, too much loud music. Like the kids, when they're riding around, they've got like their bikes are just lit up with lights, and their shoes have lights, and everything is lights. Do we not realize I can have any respect for the pineal gland and for how the body registers light at night, and how if you keep light on your body throughout, how like leading up to bedtime, you're overstimulating your nervous system? Do we not realize that we need to be rising with the sun and going down with the sun, and that God is smart enough to know that we need to be exposed to a little bit of light, more light, and it peaks at noon, and then it slowly fades, and it's light, like dim, dim, dim. And that actually helps our body as it's getting dimmer at night and we're in the dark, it's preparing us to sleep well. And we're always wondering, why do I got sleeping problems? No, we've got like overstimulation problems with how we are in our culture. So what's happening right now, like I had a plan. I was going to be here a couple weeks. Like, I love this. I want to camp. I love it. I cannot be here. I've been here like 2 hours and I'm done. I tried to get my car completely blacked out. Impossible. Street lamp, it's coming through. There are big RV trucks coming in and roaring like so loud right through the campground, and it's shaking my car and I can't sleep. So what I'm doing right now, I'm packing up and I'm going to go find a quiet hotel. Now, a lot of you know what I said earlier. I don't like hotels because of all the lights and the beeping and there's so many little noises and the refrigerator kicks on and off. But right now, that degree of stimulation sounds way better than what's going on here, because this is insane. So for a lot of you young people who have like anxiety and depression and you think you might have some kind of like neurodivergent thing, I'm just telling you right now, this culture is so toxic that if you try to participate in it, you are going to get sick. And what they'll tell you is that if you can't keep up, you've got a problem. But I'm saying, no, you shouldn't keep up. Don't keep up. Do everything in your power to seek out a peaceful, quiet country life anywhere, doing simple things with farm animals. Try to walk barefoot to get grounded, to get all this staticky electrical, charge that's in our body all the time, just to get that bled out of us. I mean, golly, I just like I'm spun out by this. I can't believe. And I think because I still have a definition of camping that like what old timers did when you go camp to be quiet and like watch the trees and the birds. Now they should just say partying. Like, we're going to go partying. We're going to go party for 2 days on the week, and we're going to be hammered the whole time. We're going to play loud music, and we're going to disregard all the campground rules because we're just here to party. That's what's happening. That's exactly what it is. So I'm no longer calling most American camping. I have to remember, people just go to just party. Be loud, obnoxious, burn both ends until you're just ash and there's nothing left and you go home exhausted. Like, forget about recreating and recreating yourself and becoming restored after, your time. You're just going to be burned up. So I just hate that I have tried so hard to find quiet, restorative places, and everywhere I go, there's some kind of abuse, some kind of toxic element, and you're kicked out because you're not participating, And I can't believe how few quiet places there are in this world anymore. I mean, unless you're like an elite billionaire and you can buy yourself an island or buy yourself a mountaintop. It just doesn't seem fair. I mean, I want quiet more than anything in this life. So I'm actually looking into more of like a monastic, contemplative, communal, simple farm life. So if anybody knows of any, let me know. All right, so anyway, I'm going to be packing up everything I can think of for just one night in the hotel. I'm getting out of this hellhole, getting away from the street lamp in the campground. Just know, if you sleep with the lights on or any kind of light, that light touches your skin even when your eyes are closed, and it's registering to your brain that the sun's out. And so your brain's going, okay, we're going to stay awake for that. And it's wanting to generate the melanin and the vitamin D and these things. So if you got these artificial lights on your skin, your brain's confused, okay? And so it's really important I'm all about even going to bed early. And I think that the light bulb has ruined our health. It keeps us up way too late, and we can be up at all oddball hours. And, we wonder why we're sick and spun out, and we have all kinds of anxiety and depression. We're burning up our nervous system, and nobody seems to care. It's like we're just accelerating more activities and more lights and more noise and more partying and more music, and just like pump up the bass and get everything amplified. The campground rules say keep the music so only you can hear it in your campground. I can hear it vibrating my car, you know, by like how many campgrounds? Like 4 or 5 campsites away. So anyway, I know I left this culture 25, 26 years ago, actively trying to find a sane, quiet, peaceful life. And I have found it intermittently, but it always freaks me out when I'm thrown back into it. And I can't even believe how awful it is. So I'm definitely on a mission to find a more quiet, restful country place. And I preferably want to be on some kind of quiet organic farm, working with animals, rising with the sun, going down with the sun. But I'd like to be with people that don't say that Jesus doesn't exist. A lot of those pagan environments, bless their hearts, because I've got some good friends that don't even believe Jesus existed. It's like, they're awesome people still. I really enjoy them, but we've just got like quite a big difference of belief, and it's a problem. You can't hang out around that very long. So anyway, I'm packing up. I got to find, I don't even know. I got to first find my brain, and then it's just really sad. This is really sad. And so for you young people out there, I don't want you to participate in it, but I honestly can tell you it's going to be a lonely way. I don't know where you can go. I don't know the places that you can find for this, because for this kind of peace, they're very few and far between. I know, you know, I've encouraged like some kind of farming, but it's a heck of a lot of hard work. And it can be hard on some of you who already have just, you know, probably vaccine injuries, or you're just burned out already by the time you're 25. I don't know. I'm just so sorry. Anyway, I am so happy though that I am no longer in the environment I was in. So that is working out for me. But golly, you know, when you're en route trying to find your desired haven, it can be really difficult. But these trying times definitely develop our resilience and our gratitude when we find what we're looking for. All right, so I'm gonna head out. I hope you all can rest easy. Turn off all the lights in your room. Cover any like red lights or blue lights or blinking lights, or that 12 o'clock flashing clock light. Just block them all out. Get in the dark. Maybe get a sound machine or plug your ears with earplugs, whatever, and try to sleep as much as you can deeply in the dark, in the quiet, in the cool, and start restoring your body, restoring your health. And that will help your, I know there's all these mental health problems. I think we've got serious sleep problems along with everything else. But anyway, so here's another big rig pulling in right in the campsite. This is like a light show. It's like fireworks all night long. And big engines, that good old combustible engine just roaring all day, every day. I just can't believe it. I miss the campgrounds in the Sierras. They're a lot more mellow than this. All right, I'll talk with you soon. Thank you for your time. And rest easy, get some good sleep, and I'm going to try to. All right, bye-bye.